Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be making some cubed up little food for you. I did these a while ago for Emmett. It's got some sweet potatoes, some carrots, peas, and Brussels sprouts. And these have been a hit. He still has pureed meats and pureed other vegetables and fruits and cereals and everything. But this is giving him some dexterity, and he's able to eat some solid stuff along the way as well. Gives him something to do while I'm still scooping in the purees. So he's really been liking these. We have with lunch sometimes a few, and dinner he can go through a half a container. It's fantastic. And he's getting in a lot of his vegetables, and he's really working on that dexterity. Well, he's also getting lots of good nutritious food in there. So we're going to make some more of these. This time I have got still Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes. We're going to do a butternut squash and the peas. And we're going to dice them up and steam them away. And I will bring it in and show you how it's done. Alright, so one layer we're going to do Brussels sprouts. I just cut them off, rinse them, cut them off, and discard your few outer leaves there so they're not too dry and old. And you just want to cube these up. Now, I found with these that those outer leaves don't really cut up too well. So if you have some pieces that just are really falling apart and aren't quite staying part of the squares, that you can still cook them up. But if you just want to make sure that you keep the smaller inside pieces. So these ones didn't quite cut up small enough for my little guy to swallow. You're looking for just over pea size kind of sizes, just under. So there you can see those are all pretty good. And we're going to fill up our first layer with this. Some people who do what's known as baby-led weaning, where they only give their baby what they can put in front of them and they will get to their mouth on their own. They don't do purees. This is exactly how you would do that. So you want to really cook the chunks down super soft. You want to make sure that they're going to be soft enough for a baby with no teeth to kind of gum down and swallow. There we go. So we have one layer of Brussels sprouts. All right. For our next layer we have these organic, 100% natural diced butternut squash. And I just opened them up here. And they are diced fairly small, but definitely bigger than pea size. So we're going for pea size. And I think with this one, I'm going to do half peas, half of butternut squash. So we're not going to need quite as many. But same deal. We're aiming for pea size. There we go. So I'm going to just cut them. Now these will cook down really nice and soft. Your baby shouldn't have much problem with them at all. Emmett has finally got his first tooth. It's definitely not doing him any good for eating yet. And it's been a bit of a nightmare, but we're getting through it. So there is our butternut squash, and I'm just going to fill up the other side with peas. These are just a President's Choice organic peas. Now, Emmett's still having a bit of a hard time with the skins on the peas, so I actually pop and peel these kind of as I give them to him. Get them kind of prepped before I sit them down. So just when they're cooked, I just pierce the outside and squish out the good stuff. You can see those stack. Lastly, we will do sweet potato. Sweet potato requires a little bit more prep. You got to peel these things. Okay, so I've just peeled up those sweet potatoes. They get really kind of nasty looking, like apples brown, almost immediately. So we're just going to cube these up and fill up our last tray. And these are much more like a potato. They're quite hard. So you want to cut those up, again, nice and small. I hope I didn't peel too many here. Alright, so that looks like it actually fit pretty darn good. Alright, now we're going to load up our machine. So we stack those all up. There is our veggie mix. We're going to fill up, because we have some root veggies there, over the tool. Perfect. Screw on your little top, line up the arrows, turn for the steam coming out the side. Humphrey's moving around behind us there if you hear him. And we're going to line, oh, cup goes in, that collects all your juices from the vegetables from the steam. Line up the arrows and lock that on. That's going to make the steam come up through the middle, and you just set the trays on top of that. Power on and steam. There we go. I'll bring you back when those are done. Look who just woke up from his nap. We're not finished yet. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, YouTube. Anyway, our machine here did just go off. Everything's fully cooked. So I'm just going to dump these all in to a bowl, because I just mixed them up so that he can have a little bit of everything with each meal. Oh, they look good. A little harder one-handed, but not bad. Perfect. Now I'm just going to give those a stir, mix it all up. There we go. So there's all our cooked up veggies. Sorry, metal bowl might be a little bit noisy for you. Then these are the baby cubes. I've shown them in another video. And we just fill those up. They hold 70 mils. And with these, he usually goes through one almost a day, maybe 2 days. He takes about a half of one with dinner, so it's whether or not I give him some with lunch, how long it lasts. There we go. So I will fill those up. There we go. Brad just took them. All right. So we're just going to fill up our little cubes. Those squash look like they're a little bit not pick upable. Emmett usually eats them cold, so we'll see how they are. But those might be just better for a mushy baby food, pureed stuff, as opposed to the cubed pick kind. There we go. So we're just going to fill these up. Looks like I'm going to probably get 6 or 7, maybe even 8 this time. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit the like button if you are enjoying these baby food videos. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Thanks, YouTube.